Reports emerged on Sunday evening that Anthony Griffin is under the blowtorch at the St George-Illawarra Dragons, and I don't think it's going to come as a surprise to anybody. Now, we did hear Ryan Webb not long ago, the club CEO, tell the Red V podcast, of course, that he's essentially safe. His 3 years are guaranteed, but I don't. We've heard similar stories around the competition previously, and I don't think that would be fooling anybody. Now, of course, the reports on Sunday evening suggested that the Dragons are having a board meeting on Tuesday. While there's no sign that Griffin will be sacked immediately, certainly questions are going to be asked of the team's performance. They've lost 3 of the last 5 and now sit 4 clear points outside the top 8. The performance against the Sydney Roosters on Saturday was quite terrible, really. In Gosford, they let in 50 points and just appeared to give up almost in the second half there as Joey Manu and James Tedesco ran riot over the Dragons, really. But I think there's major questions coming out of St George at the moment. Why are the young players not kicking on? Obviously, we've seen some impressive stuff from Talatau Amone, but certainly Tyrrell Sloan and Jaden Sullivan can't even get into the 17 at the moment. So there's real problems on that front, given that trio, rather, Sloan, Amone and Sullivan, are supposedly the future of the club. You saw last week against the understrength Brisbane Broncos that without Ben Hunt, the Dragons are really nothing, and it appeared that way again against the Roosters, really, with Hunt coming to the fore. He kicked that 40-20. It was involved in most of the Dragons' attack, but he can't do all that much if the defence falls apart, as it did on Saturday. So, big questions for Anthony Griffin, and I think, while he's not going to be sacked immediately, and certainly the Dragons have a hefty payout hanging over their head to get rid of him, given they extended his contract before a ball was kicked this season, it's hard to say that we couldn't see this coming. They've lost 3 of their last 5, as I said, and a couple of their wins leading into that stretch against the Warriors and Bulldogs were really quite unconvincing. So lots of pressure on at the Dragons at the moment, and finals starting to look a stretch, particularly now with the Roosters finding a bit of form against them on the weekend, and Manly obviously being 4 points ahead in 8th spot.